Well, hello, what's up? How you all doing? Hope you're all having a wonderful day. Today we are on the PTR test server, and we're gonna test a little bit of the units that been buffed or already getting buffed. 4 units, and we're gonna start with Monastic Knights. Now I'm gonna show you veterans, doctrines, everything to see which path I go if you're interested. And Monastic Knights been buffed pretty a lot. And I'm curious if they can deal with Stalwarts. Some people say they can, some don't, so I'm a bit curious. And they've been buffed a lot, like really a lot. You can check my previous videos to see everything. And we're gonna test them out today. We're gonna make it pretty fast. Remember, it's not a 1v1 video. It's just to test if the buffs feel nice or not. We have Varangian guards and everything you're about to see. We got Casper here, he's gonna help me out like always. Thanks to him we can do this, because Echo is sleeping. So let's see how it goes. I'm gonna charge into Stalwarts. We're gonna use Stalwarts because I think most people wanna see if Cav can deal with Stalwarts, because Stalwarts at the moment is the most annoying unit. So let's get going. They need 2-3 seconds to charge. Then they're gonna charge really nicely. Let's see. And they win against Stalwarts. Whoever say that these guys wins against Stalwarts, they are completely right. They are fully right. I did got a little bit of losses. Out of 16, I lost 2 and a little bit of health on the other units. But you can win against Stalwarts. And remember, he's full doctrines 2 himself, so don't worry about it. He got full Stalwarts doctrines and everything. We're gonna do it one more time against Stalwarts. Just one more time. And then we're gonna switch for Winged Hussars, right? So put the Stalwarts again in position. F2 formation is the best formation for Stalwarts, especially against Cav. And we're gonna put ourselves in F2 formation because it's the best formation to charge. I wouldn't recommend to use F1 or F3 on Cav. We're gonna do a nice charge. Remember that these bad boys, Monastic Knights, they need 2-3 seconds to load their charge. So you gotta be pretty far away. And yes, we do destroy them really badly. Really, really bad. This time we didn't even lost any unit. Now let's try Winged Hussars. Winged Hussars did got a little bit of buff. And Monastic Knights already feel pretty nice. So with this buff right here, they will definitely go to the top of the ladder. And we're gonna go for Winged Hussars now. They did got a little bit of buff, just a little bit. But if you play Winged Hussars on top veterancy, they are immune to crowd control. So I'm a bit curious if that's gonna be better or worse. I'm gonna put them afar. I'm gonna charge right here, right into Stalwarts. Do they do better than Monastic Knights or not? Beautiful charge. And I can't really say we win, but we do a good trade. Now, is this worth it? I'm not really sure, because Stalwarts is a tier 4 unit, while Winged Hussars is a tier 5 unit, so it's more leadership. But it's kind of 50-50. Let's try one more. Let's do one more time. I'll try a longer charge. It's kind of half and half. He loses half of his units. I use more than half of my units, so, you know. But there are more Stalwarts. I have only 18 Winged Hussars, so you understand the point. So I'm gonna do another charge. Put him in formation whenever you want. You gotta press 1. There you go. I'm gonna charge them in. Longer range now. They going. They going. And with the CC immunity, you definitely can do better against Stalwarts, but you don't really win. I'd say it's more like a good trade, and especially because Winged Hussars cost more, I don't know who takes the win. I'd say Stalwarts because it's a purple unit, but hey, at least you can face them, so now you know that they can actually do pretty good against them. Now, we're gonna go with the Varangian guards. This unit right here, this one, the Vikings, or Axis of the North, that's their name now, whatever, I don't know why they keep changing it. These bad boys right here, on the PTR, being buffed pretty a lot. Health, damage, piercing armor penetration. So I'm curious how good they're gonna be. We're gonna face Stalwarts first. So we're gonna go in, we're gonna press the first skill to get more defense. We're gonna go close to the enemy. This is pretty buggy. I'm gonna press V. Then I'm gonna press the second skill and swing around our axe. We put up a fight. we definitely put up a fight. You can see that the damage is pretty good, but I don't really see them winning. So. No, they don't win, but you put up a fight. Now, is this a good thing? No, because it's a tier 5 unit against a tier 4 unit, so Varangian Guards losing, it's kind of a big L for them against the purple unit, so not so great. But they put up a fight better than before, yes. The buffs, you can feel them. So now we're gonna go a little bit Spear Sergeants. Because Spear Sergeants are tanky unit, so if we lose against that, well, I got no words if we lose against Spear Sergeants. We still have our rage up, so we're gonna do that really quick. No, we don't have our rage up anymore. We're gonna press 1, press V, and we're just gonna face the Spear Sergeants. We're gonna switch to our beautiful X. We have good doctrines on them, by the way. Just saying. And we do win against Spear Sergeant. This is pretty normal to win against Spear Sergeants because it's a kind of a tanky unit, not damage-wise. And our beautiful bad boys here definitely feel better now. Now, great. At least against Spear Sergeants we can win. Stalwarts, on the other hand, not so much. Now let's try a little bit of a tier 5. We're not trying every single unit. I said I'm not gonna do a 1v1 just yet. We just want to put it to the test to see if it feels better or it feels worse. That's what I'm doing here, nothing else. So we're gonna try mostly meta units. Iron Reapers are really good, so I'm just gonna let team engage this time. I'm gonna press 1 because it gives you nice defense. And we're gonna wait here. You can come in whenever you want. And once we get the rage, we switch. And we're gonna go for the X. Okay, we're dying very, very fast. That sucks. Okay. In my opinion, when you switch to the axe, you get a little bit of health, like 3k health, which is not bad. But in my opinion, Varangian Guards need more soldiers because 16 is pretty low. I would recommend something like 20 plus and a little bit of defense stats. They die very fast. Once I switch to the axe, I'm doomed. Like, I'm dying so fast. So we're gonna try against Spartans. I'm curious about against Spartans. I think we just die too quickly. We're too squishy. Too squishy. So I don't really like that. I press V. Go ahead and do some stuff. I'm gonna switch to the axe. Press 1. And the Spartan advance is gonna eat us. We're hitting them in the back, but we don't really kill them. I feel like the damage-wise, it's still not enough. I really love that kick, though. Wait, winning against Spartans, actually. We're losing against Iron Reapers, but not against Spartans. Okay. Fair enough. Well, it seems... Let's try one more time. Let's try one more time. Maybe it was a mistake by me, by him, I don't know. Let's give it a shot one more. It was a good advance, but it passed through me. Because you get CC immunity. If I'm not wrong, you get CC immunity when you use the abilities with the axe. So you can avoid their advance and you stop them in the back with the axe. So that's kind of cool. That is really kind of cool. So you have a chance against Spartans. That's great, because Spartans are still goated. So I'm gonna go in. Gonna get my rage up. Always press the first skill for the defense. Gonna switch quickly. And then press 1. Bam. Put them a little bit. Press 1 again. Okay. Spartans advance, if you avoid it, it's usually pretty easy to deal with. Now the big issue is, okay, we got our rage up. I really love that the rage is very fast, thank God. Okay, we're winning against Spartans. Wonderful, wonderful, beautiful. I like that. So Varangian Guards with these buffs definitely feel better. You definitely will have, if these buffs go live, you will win against more units. You will have more chances, but you still have to be pretty careful. In my opinion, this feels good. This feels actually pretty good. I'm a bit surprised Iron Reapers kind of slaps up over the face, but Iron Reapers do hurt like a truck these days, to be honest. A bit underrated. Anyway, now we're gonna test the last unit. He's gonna put his shields there, and I'm gonna go for Falconetti. Falconetti Guards. This bad boy's been buffed pretty nicely. They shoot faster. Their projectile goes faster, they reload faster, ammo, stuff like that. And I'm gonna try to see how it feels. So they been buffed a little bit. And we're gonna see there's some shields. We're gonna press the second skill. Let's see what they can do. The projectile, they said it's a bit... I'm gonna aim right there. The projectile seems to be faster. Like, they shoot fire rate is much more faster, you know? Damage-wise, it's still the same, but I don't think they have problems with the damage. Obviously, accuracy, it's pretty low. It is pretty low. But the fire rate is better. It does feel better. So that's not that bad. The truth is, no one really plays Falconetti because there's cannons. And cannons are better. That's true. Falconetti have their own purpose. However, a buff is a buff. So, you know, that's not that bad. They do shoot faster. Their accuracy is still terrible, like always. But if you put these bad boys in some maps, you can be very annoying. There are some maps that you can be very annoying. Anyway, this is pretty much the end. We just tested 4 units. We're gonna test maybe hussars next time. The cavalry being buffed, at least you know that monastic knights can deal against stalwarts. And even winged hussars can trade against stalwarts. Plus Varangian guards feels a little bit better, but Varangian guards, I didn't test them against all the units, I test them mostly against meta units. Stalwarts, spear sergeants, Spartans, and Iron Reapers. Against the rest, maybe another time. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video, hope this helps. I'm kinda happy with Varangian guards buffs. And I really hope they're gonna hit live, because I really wanna play that unit. Anyway, wish you a lovely day, and I see you guys next time.